To make measurements on the GE Logiq E, press this freeze key. Your next step will be to press the measure key. Measure does both standard distance and basic measurements as well as calculations. The following keys are used in measurements. There's clear, measure, set, and ellipse. You can all use the trackball. So first we'll hit the measure and a caliper appears. Basic measurements are just simply hitting set and drawing the line and hitting set again. Before I do that, note that I can hit the measure key and go back and forth and make adjustments to the previous cursor. Once I get the image that I like, I can press set and it completes the measurement and the results box is in the bottom left. Now if you want to go back and change that measurement again, you can twist this cursor select and it will reactivate that caliper. And then I can hit measure to go back and forth between the measurements. I hit set and then it saves that measurement. Press clear to get the measurements off the screen. For the ellipse, we're going to hit the measure key, set and draw the line, and then we're going to take this ellipse and build our ellipse this way. So we can stretch it, move it, press measure to continue to make our adjustments to go back and forth, and then set to save that measurement. I'll press clear to delete that. For a trace, you're going to press measure twice. First you have your cursor, now you have a little circle. That means you're going to be tracing and you'll get the dotted line to make your trace. If you want to go back, you don't like the measurement you made, you can use this ellipse key to backspace and correct your measurement. Hit set and it completes that trace for you. Now the results box is positioned in the lower left hand corner. If I want to move that, I can take this cursor, click, and drag it around the screen and place it wherever I want. So you'll notice this here, and this will also hide the menu to make it smaller. So you hit the cursor and then the set key on the top part of the box in this area to move it. Go ahead and hit clear. Now if I want to make a calculation, I'm going to hit measure again and I'll select the measurement I want to make from this menu over here. So I can select that measurement and the results box will show live results based on the measurement that I made. Again, you can make the different adjustments and save your measurement there. In Doppler mode, there's an auto trace feature. So if I go to pulse wave Doppler, we'll need to use these paddles to activate that mode. So we'll go to modify auto calcs. And I'll push to the right and we can choose live or frozen or off. So live will show me, I'm going to go ahead and hit return. Live will show me the active measurements. And it will follow as you go along. I'm just tapping my hand on the probe to give an example of how the auto calcs are working. You can also, if you don't like the way that's showing up, you can also do it in frozen mode, again by clicking here and choosing frozen. Now notice that this menu has changed completely since I went to the live auto calcs. This says, okay, for my auto calcs, and this I'm going to do vascular carotid, and then it's going to say, what calculations do you want to show up when you're doing the auto calcs? Right now it's peak systolic and end diastolic, but you can have all of these show up on that auto calc. Granted, that will really fill up your screen, but it is an option for you to do that. Now I'm going to turn these back off and click return. You can also activate the auto calculations by again selecting this. And you'll see down at the bottom, you can flip it on to frozen, live, and you can go through that way. If you want duplex imaging, you're going to turn duplex on and off. So you'll get the live image up here, the live 2D and the live spectral Doppler. Again, that's here. If you want triplex, that is in the system setup, where you'll click on for duplex and it will show up there and allow you to do the triplex imaging. So let's go to a live image here and show you how to save the measurements. So you can see how the AutoCalc came along. Well, first I can choose my cycle select, and it will go to various cycles and change which one is selected. Next, I want to assign that measurement. So here I've assigned it to right proximal. So it says proximal right CCA. And now, since I've clicked on that, there's a check mark showing that I have made that calculation, and it will show up in their worksheet. So we'll show the worksheet here by pressing the cursor button, clicking on Worksheet, and here it shows the measurements we've made. Notice it turns green, it means I can click in there and make an edit to that measurement. Backspace, and if I change that measurement and leave it, it's going to show an asterisk showing that this measurement was edited by the user. We can also show all the generic measurements we made, just showing length. It doesn't really give you any information, so normally when you make a generic measurement with no calculation assigned, it's something that you would print with a label on screen. So we'll go ahead and exit, and these are the items that would go out on the report right here for the vessel summary. We did the proximal CCA, peak systolic, end diastolic, and again, if we want to change that, we go to the worksheet. Oops. And make that change right there.